So today I want to talk about little security stuff. So let's put on the security background. So here's the problem, and like most people these days, we're remoting in to systems, and I manage a lot of Windows servers, and they're all remote. They're virtualized somewhere, so I RDP in. Well, RDP is inherently insecure because it's susceptible to brute force attacks if people know your username, and usernames are always really easy to guess. So what can I do? I looked through, and unfortunately, it appears that Microsoft's MFA does not support virtualized hosted servers. So I had to kind of come up with another solution. The only thing they support is their stuff through Azure. So I took a look and I found Duo. And Duo is actually really pretty easy to implement. I decided to do that in the test lab. So my RDP session starts as normal. And then we get, once we try to log in, we get a screen that looks like this. And then that pushes to my phone, and I approve the login at that point. You've got policies that you can put in place that enforce the multi-factor authentication directly if you want. For those that are enrolled in Duo, if they aren't enrolled in Duo, it can either bypass or reject. So it was really, I found fairly easy to deploy this. One thing that you want to kind of pay attention to is that there is a possibility that if you don't have your profiles and your policies set up correctly, that you can no longer log in to RDP once you've implemented Duo. So you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. I did this in the test environment and had a setting that really locked me out. So I kind of panicked against my web server here, but it turns out that I could implement the change that I needed to from the Duo admin panel, which is web accessible. So I could change it there, and then the login worked. So even if this were a remote site that I didn't have access to, I could have recovered that login. So it was fairly easy to fix it. Overall, this is a fairly easy installation. But you need to set up your users in Duo first, make sure that those are in there, and then the Duo application will go out and do an API call to their database and validate the login. So overall, I think that this was really a very nice solution, and I will be pushing this out to my clients.